Mia playing. Mia, did maybe the name of the home what we're going to talk about today in terms of did you set up the game differently than normal or something you wanted to illustrate with our game playing today?
Nope. I'm just going to I'm going to use the cheat code to ka-ching in $1,000 every time a week passes.
Oh, nice.
Extra, above and beyond. Because there's no format for that, I don't think. Maybe I could make one, but I'm not a programmer. I'm just a game player.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're setting up the parameters of something that you think can illustrate, something fun for us. So maybe something relating to the UBI.
Okay, we could just call it Pilot Home.
Okay, how about UBI Pilot Home? Let's put the UBI directly. So it'd be $1,000 every week.
Yeah, but, because Sims
weeks
lives are pretty short.
Yeah.
How short?
Depends on how evil you are.
Oh, right. That makes sense. I've got a bunch of National Anthem midis playing because they don't have your sound. It's a pretty good alternative, I gotta say.
That works.
For the YouTube audience. So if you want some real weird stuff, just keep it here.
So I wanted to introduce everybody who's on the stream today. Mia Dumford, of course, is doing the game playing and the actual manipulation of the game, and we also have here Shale, who is our podcast tech person, streaming to YouTube for us, and Mia is streaming to Twitch for us and doing it compared to what I'm able to get. So hopefully our streams are going to be. We also have with us Kai, who is joined our cast fairly recently, and Jess Kennedy, who is one of our Yang Gang UBI advocates for, especially did some wonderful posts on Twitter in regards to living in poverty, and her husband John, who is on screen as Resonance. Welcome to the Yang Gang Roundtable. What is this, a social stream on the weekend?
Yeah, it is a social stream. All our streams are, almost all our streams are on the weekend, but we're just playing around, playing games.
Okay, guys, decision time. Male or female?
They're both good choices.
You can't pick an andro?
Well, I mean, technically you could, but it's for speed purposes because I don't have all night.
How about woman, female? Because we outnumber the men on this. Also, The Sims seems to be one of those. I'm in the games industry, which is primarily dominated by men and gaming, right? The Sims 4 stands out as something that really attracts a lot of women.
That's true.
I was actually on Will Wright is one of my biggest heroes in game creation, and I once volunteered to do some sort of testing for them, and was on one of those committees that give feedback, right?
Mm-hmm. A focus group.
Yes, and as a focus group of primarily women, I think we actually made some major changes to the game, and kind of did some stuff that maybe that took it in a direction that it has now gone way too far in. So like to maybe bring it back, but like some of the feedback we gave at the time was back, I think, before The Sims 2, right? This is after The Sims and before The Sims 2, were things like we would like for our characters to be able to age, right? We want different ages and we want to see them changing throughout their lifetime, and we wanted to be able to see our, we wanted to see something other than your motivation, keeping your body healthy and stuff like that, besides the social motive. And we wanted to also see some like lifetime goals, right? So a lot of the things that we talked about actually made it into the game. So it has been very woman-driven.
I like this dress.
I like that dress as well. I like those
Yeah.
boots very much, actually. She's a
We'll
cowboy.
leave the boots. And then we'll match the dress to the boots.
I like the blue dress, I think.
Oh yeah, better?
I don't know. Yeah, the green's good.
Green's
Yeah,
good?
It's good on screen when it's it actually looks even better on it looks better on the Twitch stream than it does on this screen share in the Discord.
That's probably because the virtual camera is being passed from one place to the next to the next.
Yeah,
Right.
we got lots of artifacts on the YouTube stream. But we also
On
have
the YouTube stream?
the
Oh,
Hungarian
yeah.
national anthem in MIDI. So keep it here. Don't go to the Twitch stream. Watch this one.
Oh, watch the Twitch. It's so awesome. It's like
No,
It's
no,
even
this-
better.
My stream is the best one. No.
I see.
We're punking
you
it
know,
up
but,
just
you
a
know,
little bit.
if you really want to watch a good game.
Yeah, actually, go
Just
watch
saying.
it on Twitch if you want the high quality graphics. But if you do want the Hungarian national anthem in MIDI, you do have to watch the YouTube stream. So that's the way it is.
Alright, he looks a little
okay.
more punk rock now. What do you think?
Yeah, I think she's got a
Yeah.
lot more character now. I like.
And
that
also,
movie.
she's a little bit more Hungarian, possibly. So
maybe yeah.
to match.
Smash
Her
national
YouTube.
anthem. It's not licensed, is the thing about national anthems. They're not
what a
licensed
Hungarian
music.
looks like.
That is not a good formal outfit for her. That does not
I-
work.
Yeah, it makes her look a little bit big, a little puffy. There you go. That's now
It
she's
is
very
cold,
she's
however.
ready for the club now.
I think that skirt's a little too
club.
much.
I don't know. I'd never been to the club. Isn't that how you look at the club?
Is this her daytime? Is this her daytime clothes or her evening clothes? I
Formal.
suspect she has stuff like
This is formal, so say you were going to a wedding or a prom, you would be wearing whatever we put her in here.
Well, it would matter like if it was daytime or evening formal.
There we go. She looks like a solo cup.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. A solo cup? Really?
You know, jazz solo cup with that
why does it look
that
broken?
zigzag pattern.
Oh, I must not have gotten any of those in a while.
You guys need royalty-free music.
I mean, I have national anthems going on.
Well, in the future, have you heard of Audio Library on YouTube?
Audio library on YouTube, you say?
Yeah, it's like specifically for content creators, and it's all royalty-free music that you're allowed to use for free.
How can I incorporate it into a stream?
Good luck with that. I don't know. Google it.
Yeah, I know YouTube offers a complement of royalty-free music to put into your video uploads and to replace copywritten music and stuff if you need to. But
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure they
know-
offer
Well-
it like prefabricated for streams. It would be cool. They should.
Jess, Shale is a sound guy by dint of being also a musician, and he often provides us royalty of his own making.
That's
way
true.
cooler.
So-
I did write every national
It's
anthem.
pretty cool. hmm he just doesn't want to pick up his
seems-
guitar at the moment.
Shale, you're so humble.
I know.
Gorgeous dress.
I think so too. I think that's a good look for her.
Yeah.
Did you give
Purple's
her?
good.
Did you give her an amethyst necklace? Is that what I see?
Yes, I did.
What's up? You're a
Ooh.
rock star.
Here,
Yeah.
take a nice good look at that.
And let me see her ink. What's that ink on her arm?
It's
Better say mother.
Is it a heart?
it's a heart with wings, and it says something in Simlish, so I have no No
Oh,
clue.
that's perfect.
Okay, now she's going to pick her workout clothes.
The purple tracksuit is pretty good.
Okay, let's just give her a hat to go with it then. And a little bit of lip gloss so her lips don't get chapped if she goes jogging, you know?
Yeah.
Can she have one of those weird yoga head wraps that they all wear?
You need that
Okay,
for yoga.
where this?
There you go. Without that, the yoga will fall out of your head.
She looks ready.
Yes.
Okay, we'll just leave that for now. And give her some chapstick here.
It's like she just ran out of the shower.
She does look like she just came out of the shower, especially in this close-up.
I love it. I love it. I have the epic dilemma, everybody. I need your input.
Input welcome.
Today. I haven't really eaten anything today, and I'm debating whether or not to eat the second half of the mushroom lace
Do it.
chocolate bar.
Then yeah, do
It's
it.
a mushroom.
Why are you hesitating?
I don't know. I don't.
Was it like
You
we
have
talking
the
about,
right to eat what makes you happy.
porcini, portobello,
That sounds good.
that sort of thing, or like a different sort.
Okay, here she's got a little nighttime glasses on so she can like read her books before she goes to bed.
What is she wearing? What?
It's just a little like night thing.
It's missing this
It's missing what?
stilettos.
Stilettos?
It
did you
looks
say?
cold to me because it's cold in my house.
I think. Did you say it's missing stilettos? That's a fair point.
I did say that.
It needs stilettos.
Okay.
She needs to be
because
able to step on somebody's neck.
All right, we'll stiletto her up, I suppose. Let's see. Boot stiletto or like heel stiletto?
Heel stilettos.
Thanks for having my back, everybody.
That's the way we roll.
I wish I had mushroom
These
chocolate
look-
bars. That sounds pretty good.
These look particularly pointy.
Those are good.
Mushroom chocolate. Wow. I would settle for pretty much any chocolate right now, I think.
I'd settle for any mushrooms.
All this talk about the hunger strike today has got me like even more hungry. Like
Yeah.
I think I actually ate more by thinking about a hunger strike.
So, did you settle on a time for Viz to come on the show?
Well, we may have an issue about this because our podcast member Izzy seems to be having an issue with her. So I don't know if this is going to happen or not.
I mean, Izzy doesn't have to come at that time. What's the issue?
Well, that's the thing is I'm struggling with how would we do this? Would Izzy not?
Vizerant comes on,
Definitely make him
and
not
then
feel
if
good.
Izzy doesn't want to come interact with Vizerant, then Izzy doesn't attend that episode. I don't see the issue.
No, well, because the other possibility is that he does want to come and want to confront her while she's there,
Okay.
which
Uh,
should make her uncomfortable.
Okay.
What? No. That's a horrible idea.
All right.
I'm-
Well, I guess we'll.
Uh,
That's too bad. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Can't
so
we just
I'm
decide not
Yeah.
to air personal grievances?
That's true as well. I didn't know about this. I wouldn't have broached the subject if I knew it was going to get so personal. But I don't want to put anybody on blast. I want everybody to be friends.
right. I mean,
Right.
I
mean,
just
that's the
I just
thing.
don't understand why everybody isn't friends. Really, is the thing.
Because the world is made up of a bunch of different people with different ideas of how it should be run, and we don't all agree all the time. So sometimes we get angry and then we push people away.
Yep, everybody thinks they're right.
And also, we just make things too personal sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes people take things very personal, and that can get a little bit. I mean,
I think rather than being exclusionary, we can kind of.
but I feel like the strength of our podcast is really that we have, the ability to still come together and do things.
Yeah, that's kind of what we have going for us. It's kind of key. So we kind of have to get along.
Well, I've never boycotted anybody.
That's true.
I think it's silly, to ostracize people in general anyway, because your perspective about that person could change at any time, and then you won't have a problem with them later as you grow and develop as a person, etc. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
My thoughts.
Are you familiar with both of the people that we're sort of talking about right now? One of them is Vizurant Viz on Twitter, and she has been an artist that has provided some of her skills to help make sort of anime people's yin gang, people who want to have a special Viz, profile photo. And we also have Izzy Bolden, who is doing, I think, a YouTube stream called Izzyland, and he's part of our regular speakers. So, are you familiar with either of them or both?
I'm not familiar with Izzy, but I do know Viz. I love Viz personally. I think she's great, and I subscribe to her Patreon, and I wear her shirts that she makes. So, yeah,
Viz
she's
is
awesome.
beautiful. I
Yeah,
love her.
Viz. I love both Viz and Izzy, and I just want them to get along. This is all news to me.
They do not have to get along, but they definitely should not be on the same stream together if there's going to be any chance that there's going to be an issue, because we want a free-form conversation, not one that's full of aggression and anger.
Yep, I agree. It's a better vibe.
So, but that's
We
the
don't
thing
have
is,
to demand.
yeah. So we would say both are invited to the program, as long as we would have to say, please don't bring this up, Izzy, or what would we do then?
Yeah.
I really love that print on her. I wish I
like
had
it
addressed.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Yang Gang people don't get along, I just want to be like, what is the issue that's bigger than UBI between you two? And this isn't specifically about Viz and Izzy, just as a general practice. I usually can get along with most people who are UBI advocates. And
Really,
I
it
don't
is
know-
my opinion that
Yeah.
the Viz and Izzy thing is a misunderstanding from everything I've observed of it. But I'm also not interested in getting myself shoved into the middle of anything publicly.
Sure.
So,
Sure, I'm not trying to start any drama. And
Yeah,
I'm just speaking in
I try not
generalities.
to. I don't like to talk about anyone who's not actually present too much.
yeah.
But in this case, I felt like this was something that it was okay to discuss amongst us, because we are the podcast, and one of the people involved actually make a decision together. So
I think most
thank
of the
you for
time
helping me.
it's a misunderstanding,
figure out
really.
okay, one more outfit and then we can name her and give her a crazy personality.
Okay.
Particular situation with I feel like I think what's happening is that things are being taken too personally.
Mhm.
And that's it. We need to still be able to get work done together regardless of personal issues. So
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, with personal issues arising, I always try and go back, because I'll get offended and I'll get mad at people myself, but I always try to come back around to, the system is always to blame. Like for all of the strife that we're dealing with, all of our negative feelings, emotions, it's all stemming from the system. And it's just that downward pressure on all of us that we all feel internally, constantly, all the time. So that affects, our interactions, and of course, humans are emotional beings, so that comes into play. And yeah.
Well, absolutely. Like one of the things I sometimes is because I had been to jail before for a significant amount of time, like 11 months, I think, total. During that time, I met a lot of women in the jail, and I could honestly say that there's not a single thing or a single woman among them that had done something that was quite as evil as what our government does every single day through its neglect or its, waging of war, or, just sort of all different kinds of things that are considered legitimate actions of the government, training people to kill. We just promulgate all kinds of violence that we never think about.
Yeah, I always come back to that saying, first we make thieves and then we punish them.
Mm.
It's
Good one.
definitely true. It's not like people who are interested in stealing for the most part are like all cat burglars trying to top each other. Most people who steal just want to get something they need.
Yeah, it's not greed,
mean-
it's desperation that drives thievery usually.
Yeah, it's usually, based around poverty. But I mean, who doesn't want to be a cat burglar? I mean, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Your outfits.
And I did say thievery
just to
rather
have
than
skills?
theft. I don't know what that was about. Thievery. It's because I was playing like a tabletop
Why
role-playing
isn't
game, I
that
think.
we're why is it that we're not hearing like stories of rampant crime happening, people like robbing cashiers, convenience stores? Because now everybody wears a mask.
Crime has shot up. There has been a dramatic increase in crime, and it's not written about as much as it should be. But that has happened.
Yeah, but I don't think it's mask related.
No, I mean it's necessity related, but the mask does create an additional opportunity to a
Heck
small
yeah. Or,
degree. So
like,
score
a
one,
mask.
team thievery.
All right, guys. Do we name her first?
Yeah, let's name her.
Well, shouldn't we give? Is the selecting the aspiration is at the same time as naming, or?
Yeah, we could give her personality down over here. We could pick her aspiration, what she wants to do, or we could name her something other than squiggly line.
Let's name
Well,
her.
I mean, obviously we're going to give her a name, but I was thinking was also give us an idea what we want to do for her name.
Okay, so
I
let's
think
look
her
at some of
name
these
should be
traits.
Disaffected Voter.
I can't believe there's an aspiration called Star Wars. Really?
That's
That
bizarre.
is for the most hated pack that there is.
What is that?
That is Journey to Batuu. And
Wow.
it is based off of the Disney park theme adventure
Oh, God.
in Star Wars area of
Oh,
Disney.
man.
It is pretty bad. People were very, very sad and upset that it existed, and I bought it anyways because I am a glutton for new objects. There was a rounded bar, okay? There's no rounded bars in any of the other packs.
I commented earlier that this is a stage of consumers gleefully skipped over something. It's missed gaming culture. Pretty.
You're breaking up there a bit.
Yeah, I couldn't catch all of that.
Would anyone? I think it's been hard to hear Kai, and I wish I could hear from her better. Maybe you could do that thing you did before, where it brought your voice in better.
Anybody see anything appealing, or should I randomize and see what we get?
I
I
can't
pers-
see them
yeah.
that well.
I personally don't mind a random person, but and
I
then we
can't-
can take a look at what it comes up with and then give a proper name.
Yeah.
Okay, she is squeamish, a goofball, and a foodie.
All right. A squeamish foodie. That's interesting.
Yeah, she won't eat anything if it's slightly past its expiration date, and if you leave out a glass too long, she'll clean it up. I don't know.
It kind of sounds like our sounds like our girl.
What's her name?
What is her name?
Ooh, look at that. Squeamish. Goofball is a playful foodie.
Frida Dividend.
That's a good one.
Frida Dividend. Oh, yes, that's so good. That's so good. I think a foodie like her would have an which would go again along again with my talking about the hunger strike.
Okay, so under aspiration for cooking, it is Master Chef or Master Mixologist.
Mixologist, I think.
I'm with Shale
on.
because she might have to go on a hunger strike.
Yeah.
And now she sounds like a scientist.
But see, she's on a liquid food diet. That is part of the strike that's going on.
She
She
has
could
Okay,
mix
this
up
is our girl.
certain stuff and
This is our
vitamins.
lady. She's
I like
ready
her.
to go out into the
Mixologist.
world.
Yeah, pop her out there. Dividend. Look at you.
And that would give her a chance to use her formals when she goes to these fancy events where she mixes up all the stuff.
Back.
Okay, she looks good in that one, I think. I think that's the picture we're going to stick with for her little hi thing. Like, hey, hold on a second. I got a freedom dividend. I'm in a good place now.
I can choose not to work for you if you mistreat me.
Now, this house is going to be a little bit more expensive than what we're allowed to start with, so I'm going to cheat a little bit.
So I find myself flipping back and forth between the Twitch stream because the Twitch stream has a delay on it, right? So,
Ah, yes.
but it just looks so good. Looks so good.
But we have the Hungarian national anthem, MIDI. Don't forget.
I'm just gonna keep giggling every time you mention that.
Just so
Okay,
y'all know,
free real
a
estate.
mixologist. A mixologist is another word for bartender.
Yep.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's why I'm so excited.
She's gonna need some physical skills for this, right? And so she's gonna have to do some exercise.
Supple
Well,
wrists.
What we're going to need to do is we're going to either need to buy her a bar or go use somebody else's bar and have her practice mixing drinks.
Okay, and like doing tricks.
Yep, but she has to start at the bottom, which means she's probably going to be a dishwasher to start and such.
See, that just sounds like a lot of physical labor, but you know, she's gonna get over it because she's not afraid. She might just be a little bit squeamish, though. How does that work? But she loves washing dishes, so that all works together.
I've done it, and I'm actually washing dishes.
It's raining
Okay.
out, she's looking around. We should definitely get her started on her job, don't you guys think?
Right
Yeah.
away? Wow. Work is really important to this girl. Even though she's does she get her
she
1,000
won't
right
work
now.
for a couple days once we get it started usually. So we might run out of money. Well, actually we got 20,000 on us to start here. We're not playing rags to riches. So
So doesn't she get like 1,000 right away? Does she not get her first installment, or she has to wait a whole?
She started with a lump sum of 20,000 on her right here. So
All right.
we have no need to give her 1,000 to start with.
Yeah, she's
But-
rich.
But what we should probably do actually is ditch all but 1,000 somehow.
Oh, ditch all but 1,000. Interesting.
Ditch all but 1,000.
Is
And we're
there a
gonna
command
do-
for that?
There is a command for that, but I have a better time doing it by going out and finding Sims to give money away to, and pretending I'm Andrew Yang for a few.
Aww. Do you make friends that way when you give them straight cold card cash?
Yes, you do. They like you when you give them money. So let's go find a place to party and give people money.
That kind of like starts you out with good karma, even though you start out with.
Yeah, I like where this is going already.
Yeah, is she gonna get like community points for that?
She will, because I do have the Evergreen Harbor one, which will give her influence in her community and such.
Heck
We're
yeah.
gonna go hang out at the Shrieking Llama Bar.
So if I get The Sims 4, would I actually be able to play with you?
No.
Do we interact in any way?
The most interaction you get on Sims 4 is when you go to the gallery and you can upload your homes, your Sims, your just a whole bunch of stuff like that. But you don't actually interact with fellow players.
That kind of. Oh, all right. That kind of sucks for me.
There
I
is
feel
a
like
multiplayer mod that you could download,
really.
but I haven't experimented with it, so I can't tell you how good it is.
Do you remember when they had The Sims on?
On what?
Lily's gonna get some money.
There used to be a game called The Sims Online, and you could go visit each other, and
That sounds
And you
vaguely
could,
familiar. Yeah, I forgot about that.
you
What was
could
that
use
like?
the machines, and you could like level yourself up while you're at other people's homes and partake of their decor.
Huh.
But you were actually
I
live
just,
together, so you could chat.
Huh.